I have a deep fat fryer that's been on the shelf for 3 years. Like, honestly, after sliced and how easy it was to deep fry, whoops, after how easy it was to deep fry like potatoes and whatnot, I definitely am rethinking the whole, I don't know where I would keep it. Amber would be furious with me if I, here, just do this, I need to go. Amber would be pissed if I brought home another thing that we don't have the shelf space for. But that deep fat fryer was like having a basket instead of having to fish stuff out of a, instead of having having a basket instead of having to fish stuff out of like a Dutch oven with a spider. And having it like automatically set itself to like 375, like being able to set the temperature was addicting. Oh god damn it, really? We'll just start over. I don't think I found it fast enough anyway. I want to read chat, but unfortunately, trying to unlock the Forgotten on this file is timed. It's what, I have to beat Mom in under a minute? Beat Mom in under 2 minutes? I forget. These are terrible ass items to start. I haven't had to unlock the Forgotten since the only time I ever unlocked the Forgotten. Nope. Beat the boss in under a minute. I want to read chat, but I don't think I can until I at least get through this part. If we don't get it on this one, then I'll just come chill with you guys for a minute. I don't think I'm gonna get it here either. Shit. Do you need to unlock it during hard mode? I don't know. I might just be doing that out of stubbornness. Why does he have to re-unlock the Forgotten? I never unlocked the Forgotten on file number 2. Ugh. Okay, let's try again. Hello? It's kind of neat. Ugh. Maybe Azazel isn't the way. Oh my god in heaven, please! Maybe knockout drops wasn't the way. There we go. Ugh. Ugly, but we got there. Now we can kind of slow down a little bit. Azazel's the way, but you have to go straight to the boss. Well, I mean, the problem is I don't start with mapping, you know? I genuinely have been trying to go straight to the boss, but it hasn't really been playing out the way I'd like it to until now. Bomb. I've got one. I left one behind. I left one behind. Ooh, what I wouldn't give to leave here with blue candle, though. Oh well. Gotta remind myself that I'm going to the lamb. Poggin, what's going on, homie? Hand away! Tag you in a thing in mod chat, spreadsheet chat about something off stream when you have the energy. That sounds good. I have to call my surgery center and go to the dentist, then after that I might be able to tackle some work. Oh, you're gonna get us killed, lady. It's all very scary. Oh my. Well, I wasn't gonna go to the shop, but now I feel kind of obliged. We zoomies. I definitely want to go to my shop. Just gotta keep moving, baby. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Very scary. What even? What even is? Yeah, I figured it's time to go for the forgotten unlock on this file. I'd have been uber pissed if I had just a regular old Tears run and picked up Tiny Planet. Not uber pissed, but I'd have been
This is the story
displeased.
of the newest denizen of the cave.
Pretty good. I think I skip it. And I go for the deals with the angel. I have no health, you know? I'd have to get supremely lucky about what the items were. Wish I could stomp the troll bombs.
Hermit.
We're moving. Jompy comes in. Prime Gaming, 22 months. Jompy, thank you so much. What's up? Just moved to the USA, Ohio, from Puerto Rico. How is Ohio treating you? Welcome. Bienvenido. Happy to have you here, friend. You left a penny in the shop, streamer. You can bite my stitches, man. I'm not worried about that right now. Worried about having my fucking head stomped in. Three days just trying to start from zero. Just out of curiosity, what led to the decision? And also out of curiosity, not me digging on Ohio, but Why Ohio? I wonder. I can just do this. Why, Daffy? Why would you try to catch bullets? It always makes me curious when somebody says, like, I moved to a place, like, when somebody says I moved, oh my god, it does start over again. You rat bastard. Ooh, Billy. I didn't realize it started over again between rounds. I don't need that. I need something else. I want to read chat, but I don't know that that's a thing right now. I paused for a second. Oh, because your mom's there? That makes sense. That makes sense. As a Michigander, I'm okay with you digging on Ohio. Dude, Naku, at one point, I was doing touring children's theater. And I was doing touring children's theater. I was such a panderer. You'll never believe this, chat, but I was such a panderer. I was doing touring children's theater. I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan on the day of the Michigan-Ohio State game that was being played in Columbus. And so I did this show in Ann Arbor in the morning. And I got done with the Q&A of the show. 1,200 kids and parents and teachers. Big auditorium. Literally, like, more people watch me do the show than almost ever have been in here watching me play video games. And I'm there dressed up in like a royal prince outfit, body mic taped to my cheek. And I said, hey everybody, it's been a really great time hanging out with you here today. We appreciate you coming out. We hope everyone travels home safe, but we gotta hit the road. We hear you guys have gotta get out of here too, because apparently there's a football game going on today. And they all went, ah, and I went, hey, listen, I know we're not from around here, and I know that we're, you know, outsiders observing and everything, that we should stay indifferent and everything, but I'm gonna go on record as saying go blue. And they just fucking went insane. Just, the teachers threw panties, the kids threw their juice boxes. They were just like, we love you, here are our offerings. The irony is that I did an evening show in Columbus, Ohio, and we finished the show. We finished the show and I was like, hey everybody, thank you so much. We appreciate y'all coming out. We hope you had a good time, but we hear you guys got to get to some television sets because I hear there's a football game today, and I know we're not supposed to have a vested rooting interest, but I just want to go on record as saying O-H-I-O. And I felt very sleazy, but I was very pleased with myself. Why is Mom's foot trying to kill me? I don't have the Forgotten unlocked on this chat or on this file. Oh no! So I have to get this stupid foot, this shovel handle all the way down. Neat. I have to get the shovel handle and Mom's stomping foot all the way down to the lamb, which is fun. This is why I've been putting off doing Forgotten Unlocks. Nope, just kind of fuck you. I don't want to do this right now. Not for this room. I grew up in Nebraska and now live in Ohio. Ohio knows nothing about college football crazy fans. I went to a football camp in Lincoln back when Nebraska was dragging national championships under old Osborne. I'm playing both sides, so I always win. I may be obligated to feel strongly about Ohio being from Michigan, but I also have to support State over U of M because of family. I have no horse in either race. All right, back at it. Terrifying. I think I'm gonna go back and try to finish the floor before I go fight this fight. Roll Tide. Lots to be proud of over the years if you're a Tide fan. I went to school at Boise State, so we've got some stuff that we're happy about, but, you know, we don't have the storied history. Alabama's like the Beatles, and Boise State is like an American Idol winner. It's still pretty interesting, and you still kind of want to tune in and see what's up with it, but we also have some incredibly fair weather fans, which is infuriating to me. That's actually really important. Yeah, we have ridiculously fair weather fans. Ah, I got stuck on the door because I was looking at chat. I have a bit of a vesting rooting interest in Tide from a familial standpoint. When I was younger, I went to a Boise State game between Boise State and Georgia. Georgia kicked the shit out of us a couple years earlier between the hedges. I mean, I can't take it with me. Georgia kicked the shit out of us between the hedges in Athens a couple of years earlier, so I went to a neutral site game. I went to a neutral site Boise State Georgia game in Atlanta, in much the same way that I went to a neutral site game between Boise State and Virginia Tech in Washington, D.C. While we were at this game, I was sitting next to a drunk Georgia fan. I said the same thing twice. I was sitting next to a drunk Bulldogs fan, and he was getting real mouthy. And then Boise State kicked the shit out of Georgia that game. I mean, embarrassed them. And this dude had been so lippy for so long that I turned around at one point and kind of gave it back to him for a minute. And he faked like he was gonna throw his beer on me. And my cousin's wife, who was a huge Bama fan, turned around and pulled like Bama rank, like SEC rank. Turned around and pulled rank on this poor kid. She turned around and was like, "You better back, if you're gonna act like you're gonna fight this Mountain West fan and this SEC fan. Yeah, that's right, I root for a real team. I root for Alabama. You better sit your junior varsity ass down before I have you thrown out. You're gonna sit here and represent the SEC like that. You talked a bunch of shit and your team got slapped in the mouth. You sit there and you own it like a man does." And then I think like he went to go say something to her, like he kind of pivoted like this. And my cousin, her husband, monster dude, huge dude, landscaping dude, 6'3", looks like an angry ginger. They're like innocent, harmless gingers. And then there are gingers that you're like, that's a demon. He's one of the second kind. Big fucking neck. And he turned around and was just like he gave this guy the nonverbal warning of like, he basically said with a point, "That's my wife. Think twice about what you're about to do next, because me and my frou-frou theater cousin over here from Boise State will fucking destroy you." He said all of that with this. So ever since, and then security came and got him. Like, security came down and got the guy, and even the Georgia fans were like, "It's that guy. It's that fucking asshole, the drunk fucker right there. Get him out." And so security came and threw the drunk Georgia guy out, and then all the other Georgia fans apologized for his behavior. But since then, I know it's pretty bandwagony because Alabama's had so much success, but because of that story, I root for Alabama just because at a point in time where I thought I was going to start a brawl in the stands of the Georgia Dome, my Alabama cousin had my back. SEC and Mountain West united in their hatred for drunk Georgia fans. Yeah, my cousin is he's a monster. He has always been a big dude. He was like a high school linebacker and just kept growing out. Without saying a word, he let this dude know that he was more than welcome to start shit with Scott's wife. But that there would be a price to be paid, and that price would come in flesh and blood and bone. that you could say some shit about Scott's wife if you want to, but one of you is gonna be on the news and the other one's gonna be in the hospital. My money's on Scott. Scott once hung me from a clothesline when I was a kid by my underwear. I was a big kid. And Scott hung me from a clothesline by my underwear just to prove his superiority over me. He gave it the Hulk Hogan Hulk up point. I was intimidated. It was at that point that I kind of turned from like, let's kick this guy's ass to like, buddy, I know you and I haven't seen eye to eye over the last couple of minutes, but you have to believe me when I say you don't want to go down this road. I'm trying to help you, goddammit. Like, I was trying to save this man's life. So I support Alabama now out of a sense of solidarity. The one time that my cousin through marriage, my cousin had my back when I thought I was gonna have to kick the shit out of a drunk Georgia fan. Otherwise, I probably would never find myself pulling for like the best team talent-wise in the best conference, because that like is counterintuitive to my I always root for the underdog sort of mentality. That's why I love my college team so much, is because unless we're playing teams in our own conference, we're usually always the ones that are picked against to lose. And then they win a bunch of those games just because they're fucking spiteful, chippy little bastards. And I respect that. Damn, I thought I'm not watching the map because I'm watching the feet. And I genuinely thought the room on the bottom right-hand side was the item room. Well, thank goodness I've not had to see any of these items. I can't take actives. Can't take actives. Or else the shovel handle disappears. Oh, fuck me. You know what? Fuck this. Just go away for a minute. Let me have this room. Damn it. I was really hoping that it was like 9 volt. I was really hoping that it was like 4.5 volt. I was really hoping it was the battery. Just something that would help me fend this bullshit off a little longer. Is it weird that the biggest thing that keeps me from punching people is I'm like 50% sure I will kill them with my hands, not even in like a flexy way. It just seems really easy to punch somebody to death. Honestly, Justin, like, I think about that too. Oh god, and it's, again, not a flexing, okay, cool. It's not a flexing thing, but it's just like, I watched a documentary called like, I can't remember what it was. It was like One Fatal Punch or something like that, where it was like 4 stories of people who got into like bar fights. It was like 4 stories of people who got into bar fights and accidentally killed somebody, or like got into like, you know, like soccer hooligans after a match, or like drunk guys outside a pub at 3 a.m. And it's a whole series of stories of like the legal troubles that came from like, you know, so-and-so was retired military out drinking with their friends when a football hooligan came up and picked a fight with him at 3 in the morning. And as you can see on this closed-circuit TV camera, clearly the military guy didn't want to fight, but eventually, when the soccer hooligan lays hands on him, he, you know, staggers his feet, unsquares his shoulders, and lands one solid punch. And the soccer hooligan falls because he's already drunk and cracks his head on the concrete. And 30 minutes later, he vomited his brains out of his head and died. And it's like, holy shit. Yeah, it's the entire plot of Con Air. Yeah, just the number of stories of just like, somebody gets knocked out with one punch and then they crack their head on the concrete on the way down. And that's it. And the next thing you know is the other person's fighting for their life. and trying not to go to prison. And so it really has taken me from a place of like growing up in toxically masculine Idaho, where every time you went to the fucking county fair, it was just expected that you would find some like nearby high school roughs, and that you get into a good old-fashioned high school scrap to defend the honor of your shitty high school.
Go.
Sure. To now, like, I genuinely think I would only get into a fist fight with somebody if I was trying to keep myself from going to the morgue. Like, it would have to be, I would truly be afraid for my own safety.
Amnesia.
Or because I thought I was protecting, like, Amber, Grace, and Rory. Or, like, one of my friend's kids or something. Like, I'd have to be either protecting myself so I could see my family again, or protecting somebody I love from somebody who clearly, you know, clearly is, ready to make some pretty poor decisions. Let's set that down. I want to talk to you, chat. That's why I've been putting this off for so long. Is that it is difficult to unlock the Forgotten. I need to figure this room out. I would prefer black candle, then more options. I think we do this, and we just hope. Which one would I take first? I'd take more options first, I think. Do I have a curse right now? Curse of the Lost. Shit. Now I can kind of map out everything. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the answer. Harder to accidentally kill somebody with an armbar, but it ends a Donnybrook quick, fast, and in a hurry. Yeah, grapples would be good. Grapples would be better than, like, punching somebody. Toxic masculinity. So, if you say this around, you know, manly men, they'll get real fucking huffy about it. They'll snowflake right out. But the idea of toxic masculinity is like, for example, when I got my vasectomy, I wasn't given a choice. I was given full anesthesia. I went completely under. I was made incredibly comfortable. And the amount of recovery I've had has been real minimal, but even that's been mitigated with really good painkillers and good instructions from my doctors and nursing staff. Toxic masculinity is the dude that we've been joking about all day, who genuinely believes that the way that I did my vasectomy was wrong. It was wrong because he believes they coddled me. He believes that they babied me. That a quote-unquote real man would have just had it done with local anesthesia and then taken some Advil afterwards. That I was overly babied. And so it's this idea that, like, you know, real men don't cry. Real men, you know, don't, real men know how to work on cars. Real men will get in fights to defend people's honor. You know, that kind of idea that, like, there's a right way to be a man and it's super macho, and, you know, a real man puts his woman in his place, but also defends her, but also makes sure that she's pregnant. Loaded up with as much seed as she can carry. Like, that's, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but that's always the way that I pictured it, is like, being a real man is behaving the way you see it play out on 1980s action movies. James Bond is a real man, and you're like, I don't know, man, James Bond might be like a serial rapist. No, he just, you know, he knows better than the women what they want, and he makes sure that they get it. And it's like, oh, okay. Sounds kind of rapey to me, but okie dokie. Wait, did someone actually say this? Yeah, 100%. 100%. I got blocked. I got blocked by a guy that we banned from the stream a long time ago because he basically jumped on Twitter and told me that I was too coddled and that a real man wouldn't have needed as much babying as I got for my vasectomy. Fuck if I know, Vlad. I didn't even like, he doesn't even follow me on Twitter. He found that thread and interacted with me despite the fact that he's banned in my channel and on my Discord and doesn't follow me on Twitter, and still decided that that was a great way to jump in. And that's way more reasonable than the explanation I was given a while back. That's the way that I understand it, is yeah, it's just overwhelming amounts of machismo based on like the ideas that were given to you in movies from like the 80s or the 50s through the 90s. Just get rid of masculinity outright. Let me be a little soft guy. Fuck that dude, being a man is providing these days. You do that well. I mean, honestly, you know what I mean? Like, I found the whole exchange kind of funny. It got under my skin a little bit, but it got under my skin a little bit because, like, I don't want to be talked down to by this fucking Tennessee hillbilly who only has a home because he bought one from his dad and then is gonna sit there and like give me shit because my money comes from other. It was funny because he was just like, well, at least he was like, at least you know, I have my home because okay. He's like, at least I have a home because of my job and my work, and I don't just have to what was it? It's like I don't have to depend on the handouts given to me by other people. And I was like, dog, that's all jobs are. Like, do you not get that? Like, jobs literally are just convincing strangers to give you money. That's all capitalism is, my guy. I was like, by your logic and rationale, Tom Brady's a big sissy because all he does is play catch with a ball. But he's going to bed with a Victoria's Secret model that makes more than he does. So I don't think he's super concerned that Rad Ripper in Tennessee is underwhelmed with what he does for money. Oh no, Virginia Urology called me again. Shit! I'm trying to figure out how I get enough money for more options before I go in there, and I just don't think it happens. This stinks. I think he got a little bit irritated that I mentioned how he'd been removed. That I mentioned how he'd been removed from, almost every place I would. Oh shit! We're so close. We got it. I'm so determined and stubborn. Yeah, he got a little miffed when I mentioned that basically anywhere that I would even think to look for him online has banned him at this point. He didn't like the fact that, like, I could cite that almost everybody I know of has rejected him at some point or another. He was gently miffed by that. Yeah, Link Day, according to him, like the fact that I didn't do it myself with a flask of whiskey, a biting stick, and a penknife with a mirror, and then cauterize myself with a Zippo lighter. Unless you're doing frontier surgery, you're just not doing it the right way, according to this dude. Bleeding out or something. Asshole game, there we go. Where do I get the other part of the shovel, chat? I've forgotten. I'm just now realizing I've never even, like I haven't even thought about where the other part of the shovel comes from. Boss rush? Oh shit. We maybe should have thought about that. I maybe wouldn't have spent so much time trying to get items from the shop if I'd realized I was going to boss rush. It opens no matter what? Does it? I have no idea. I mean, we're right here, so I might as well check. Get the fuck out of here, data miner. You know what? Just don't die? I should be fine. I just was gonna be kicking myself if I missed boss rush by 2 minutes with an Emperor card of all things. Because I just didn't remember that I was supposed to go there. I guess we can just go then. Oh, you guys are gonna get me killed. Let's give it a shot. Do her legs not attack in here? That's great if they don't. It doesn't seem like they are. Oh, it does. Look at that. Wait. Does it stay open if I go into the angel room? YOLO? No, not YOLO. I want the keeper unlocked so I can just finish this thing. Forgotten Isaac unlock. It will close if it's over 20 minutes. That's my thought too. That's my thought too, is that it absolutely will close if I go in there. That dude killed your friend. This big spider fucked your friend right up. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see? Hey, dumb mask guy. Did you see that spider kill your friend? Ah! Ah! Rat bastard. Nope, you know what? We're not doing that. I'm not doing that with the fallen. Yes, destroy each other. Oh no. We're good. Ah! Damn. Oh, you little son of a bitch. No, sir, I don't like it. Oh, Gish, why would you betray me like this? Why were you even over there? I thought we were friends. Go get him, Cage. I fucking hate it. I hate how many little familiars there are just floating around. Little rat bastards. It's bad. Fucking stop hitting me. Oh, fuck you. Yeah. Come and get me, big boy. I hate it. Oh, I forgot that you do attacks. I don't know why I forgot that. You'd think I wouldn't. So scary. We're good. I get both, right? Yeah, I have to get both. Oh, I only get the one! What in the happy horse shit are you talking about? I only get one. I like Sensor very much, but if you take it, let go. What the hell? I like Sensor very much, but if you take, oh my god, you're gonna get us killed. Stop! You have to stop. Get out! Wait, do they stop chasing me now that the shovel's pulled together? I don't see the feet anymore. I had forgotten that. Ooh, tears or damage? I feel like it's tears, right? Oh, that's great. I might explore the floor now. I think I take tears here. I don't think either one of those was wrong, but I mean, our damage is sitting at 10. That's awesome. I genuinely feel like it's worth exploring the floor, hoping that maybe we run into a library. Well, I mean, I guess not a library, but you know what I mean, like items. I mean, we did get 1 part cat. There's nothing that says we don't find some more red chests somewhere. Luck down's pretty unfortunate. Very scary. I wish I hadn't been so close to the wall when I did that. So stupid. I get so impatient. Our range is so bad, you know? The knockout drops is a nice touch, though. That seems to really be doing some work for us.
Health up.
I could go back. Well, if I go back and do that again. If I go back and do that again with Guppy's Paw, I have to fight that whole fucking room. I'm okay. Alright, let's go back and do that thing with Guppy's Paw. Now that I know I'm not about to get stomped by lady parts, it's not that big a deal. I'm kind of shocked that we haven't seen a single tinted rock yet. Zetlin, what's going on? Welcome back. I should try to find the secret room too while I'm at it.
Health up.
I'm excited.
I'm not excited though, that's a bad pill. Weird. Sure, man, that's a lot. I mean, like, we have a lot of keys, so I don't think it's gonna come into play, but...
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
I forgot that I'm excited. SG Poseidon with a Prime Gaming sub. Thank you so much for the 13 months of support. I appreciate you. Barring catastrophic failure or some big Dunsky move on my part, which is not outside the realm of possibility, I feel like we're going to get the Forgotten unlocked on this file. Finally. I can't believe I didn't already have it done. Time to start a short work week before 5 days off. That sounds amazing. I'm hoping I get 1 more day off in the month of November. Is fear of being stomped by lady parts the result of the medical procedure? I had to ask the pee-pee doctor. I do insist on continuing to call her that. I had to ask the pee-pee doctor when I can start exercising again. And it's not just like, hey, we said don't do any physical activity for a week. They don't just instantly turn the switch and say like, hey, it's been a week, you can power lift now. Surprise, surprise, I have to be like Ginger when I go back to it. Yeah, I think the Tears upgrade was better. Like, a damage upgrade is great, but like being able to get these shots off faster is gonna, I think, suit us better in the long run. I would have liked a range upgrade. I can't remember whether or not the eyeball was a range upgrade. Judgment. Second secret room, maybe? Like right there? Or there? It was 2 months before the gym didn't hurt and probably a month before it felt normal. Yeah, so I'm just kind of working under the assumption that I'll be able to, like, really try to fix this whole paunch thing around the same time that the boys are vaccinated. So around, like, mid-December, I think I'll finally be at a place where I'm comfortable hitting the gym the way I was before. The last thing I want to do, though, is just, like, rupture something or tear a stitch or all that jazz. Oh my god, you're making things so fucking complicated, little dumpy. Patrick Orr, good morning. I'm glad you're feeling better and everything went well. I appreciate it. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled at the prospect of you know, I guess not having worn my last condom, but potentially having worn one of my last condoms of, you know, we're in the home stretch. We're in the home stretch of not having to sweat an oops baby in our 40s. I thought I got back faster. I feel slow. I can't tell how I feel just yet. I can't tell how I feel just yet about the new shard guppy stuff. No, would have been cool. How do people discover unlock? I'm pretty sure data mining. If I had to guess, the same way people have discovered a lot of stuff in Isaac games over the years, just straight up data mining. If I had to venture a guess, probably data mining. Edmund was super happy at one point about the fact that he hid the lost. He was super happy that he hid the lost in this video game, and was giddy at the prospect of people discovering that at some point, maybe even years down the road. And instead, data miners got it, and he got kind of uber pissed about it. And we've all kind of been paying the price ever since, to a certain extent. I just need a heart, please. Heart, please. Heart, please. I am bleeding to death. Heart, please. I mean, not to death, but I'm bleeding an awful lot right now. So, you know, heart me, please. I like this song. Screw it. No hearts. Only Zool. Hey, look at us. Too little, too late, but we got there. Yeah, Edmund got really upset about people data mining the Lost. And so he hasn't really tried anything like that since.
Judgment.
I'd love to get rid of the red hearts altogether. Yo, could it be? Oh, was so excited. Guess that works. Yeah, I mean, like, the loss was gonna be a thing that nobody was gonna discover until they did it on accident years later. I don't know. I feel like since that, I call horse shit. I thought I got out of the way there, but okay. Ever since the whole Lost debacle, I feel like he's not really hidden stuff since then. 'Cause, I mean, in his defense, it would just get data mined anyway, so it's hard. It's hard for him as the game's creator to want to like hide Easter eggs and hide cool shit for people to find when people are just gonna find out about it on the day it launches. But at the same time, like it did, I do feel like that was part of like what planted the seeds of this sort of like adversarial relationship between Edmund and his own fans, you know? God damn, I'm not fast. Community was already well on their way to putting the puzzle together. That would have taken another week or so to unlock. That's fair. I wasn't super up on all that stuff at the time. I was still super green when it came to Isaac. I was super green when it came to Isaac at that point. So I only ever really heard about that stuff like secondhand. I can't touch that yet. No, I haven't gotten the unlock yet. I still need to go find it. So we're gonna end up probably doing a full floor clear on accident. Not on accident, but by necessity, we're probably gonna end up doing a full floor clear. Pretty strong though, for being kind of a rushed run. I'm super happy that Boss Rush opened of its own accord, or I'd have been pissed. You have unlocked the Forgotten. Boneheart has appeared in the basement. Now I can put the shovel down, right? I don't have to take the shovel with me anymore. Yeah, we're gonna leave here with Crack the Sky for sure. Pinning me up here with you, boyo.
Someday, Bumbo, lucky Bumbo, someday the Bumbo is a bad Bumbo. He get coin, and Bumbo lose coin. He gets it, he lose it. Bumbo, what coin?